Blacklist International and Echo. The Brody was the last pick up there for Blacklist, and paired up with the Rafaela, should be happy with free hitting and avoiding key abilities.
Blacklist not going to be lacking for vision. I think that's one of the few things that teams have been lacking towards the way that they build lineups in the playoffs. And here this time around with that Rafaela, Holy Healing should be able to check in. Oh!
Wow. All right, they already get an early flicker out from UA, taking quite a bit of damage here. But this is kind of what we have to expect, right? A little bit of push and pull between both teams because, like you were just mentioning, Leo, you know, Blacklist International has that Holy Healing available to them. But already Carl Teasy being quite aggressive himself, gonna get the flicker out and gets the first blood.
Hold up. Is this the first time in forever we've seen Carl Teasy rock the Brenny Sports Lancelot skin?
Oh, yeah. Wow, yeah, good thing you noticed that, dude. That has to be like something to empower him, to motivate him that this is where it all began for me.
Would that be his final form? Like, is that technically?
I am him, that's it.
Yeah.
He is declaring this match has now begun. I am
me.
Yeah, and we were joking about it behind the scenes. Man, I can't believe the final form of Carl Teasy might actually be Tanks-a-lot with hybrid build.
Apparently, speak of the devil.
He's grown.
More than just.
Yes.
He has grown, and he has become great. Turtle already up.
Okay. Blacklist International trying to get in position here. Once again, though, Wise exactly isn't here. They might just be willing to trade it. And as they do, Carl Teasy going to secure that first turtle. It looked like, you know, Wise was trying to get some pressure on that purple buff, but he decided to just go back anyway. It was kind of spotted out.
Yeah, tremendous read there by the members of Echo, specifically the Lolita on Yaoi. Now getting the vision there for Carl Teasy that, hey, he's here, that made Wise go back. And I believe the early death onto Oh My Venus, the lack of the level 4 there, meant that Black said, yeah, way too risky for us to lose anymore. Let's just back off.
Already, something to note, here in the XP lane there's some action. They didn't do the double XP rotation.
Yeah, which is puzzling to me because I thought we'd be seeing that all series long. But then they decided, okay, let's just go back to basics. It's going to be a long 7-game series. I feel like this is part of just the feeling out process. But then at the same time, Rafaela in the mid roaming around, helping the mid and the jungler roam around, is more beneficial for them.
Whoop.
Oh, there's a lot happening here. The flicker in, Nuno Blast, Owl will fall. Top side, meanwhile, in the mid lane, a little bit of poking back and forth too, but already Echo gaining the momentum in this game one.
Raptor, you talked about how Oh My Venus has parked herself in mid. That's what happens. She couldn't help Owl.
Yeah, and Owl just suffered a massive Numenon blast that made it possible because the other members of Echo were pushing back the other members of Blacklist around the middle portion of the map. That forced that to happen. Great call by Echo and great play.
Oh, top side though, Owl once again going to be in trouble here. Feathered Airstrike pops the damage. Benny Cutie will get the kill. The sustain from the Holy Healing was not enough to deal with that.
So yeah, the first time around it was just the two of them up top. Now, they have Oh My Venus, but Sanji comes in.
Yeah, it seems like Echo are treating the XP lane as just back to what we treated it in S9. It's just gonna be a dead lane. Sure, let them clear the minion waves. They will rotate. We'll put the pressure on the gold. Owl has been monstrous this playoffs. Echo is respecting that, and they want to stop that.
Is this Echo dictating the pace, making their own meta the way that they want to? Or the Orcas swimming up against the wave that is Blacks International?
Definitely. That is what you do when you're up against the Blacklist, against your rivals.
Well, they just want to go ahead and give up the turtles here. Carl Teasy going to secure the second one. A lot of focus on the top side, though. Looking for a possible pick here. Blacklist International. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and charge that Nuno Blast up. Just help clear the waves. They kind of know, or at least they have a sense that something's going on here.
Yeah, when you only see Edward in the turtle pit contesting, most likely Blacklist International has 3 or 4 roaming around together. Again, that's just familiarity by Echo, knowing that Blacklist would want to get one back over Benny Cutie to help Owl cash up just a little bit.
Yep. It's basically saying,
oh! Owl! That's what it's saying. He can't survive that. Will fall. Carl Teasy jumping to the backside, putting out the damage with a Thorn. Rose going to still go. Gets the flicker from Oh My Venus. There's the retribution being used as well. Still the follow-up going to come out through. Real world manipulation going to come down, forcing it under the turret. Yes, he charges up! UA will fall. And Echo still in the driver's seat, might be looking for another. Benny Cutie gets the cleanup kill. And now it's all my Venus to Edward. Here comes Carl Teasy again. Right on through. Edward trying to salvage the situation. Has to flicker out himself, but he's stuck to. Echo dominating.
40 coming in. It's like they lived in the top lane of Blacklist for the longest time.
Chugga, 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 chugga. I hear it coming. It's the Echo Express. And this is their signature play style. Play fast, farm fast, fight early, and they are taking it straight to Blacklist International. 3 deaths already for Owl. Look at that Harith already with a Feather of Heaven and Calamity Reaper in his hands. Less than 8 minutes in.
6K ahead, almost, at about, what, 5 minutes. That was the worst I've seen this game so far go for Blacks International. They have yet to get a single kill, a single objective, and I'm looking for a possible way to clap back. Are we expecting Edward to go ahead and force us to go into the late game and then get a final slash in? Because we have barreled into what is possibly the earliest late game we've ever seen.
This is once again happening here. Y's going to be quite low. One hit away. Goes down to Sanji. Carl Teasy securing the 3rd turtle of the game. Now Yaoi on the run here. Blacklist looking for their first kill.
Wow.
Will get it with a torn apart memory. But now Echo getting in position to clap back in a counter play. Sanford going to show himself. The healing's going to be there, but here comes Carl Teasy going to force them back. Owl flickers out. Carl Teasy trying to go in, going to get stunned with the Holy Baptism, and the turret will fall. Now here comes Edward, trying to see if he can do anything about this. He has the tankiness. Final slash going to be used. Feathered airstrike to follow him up. He's going to be taken away from the team with a split. In trouble now. Wise trying to help out. On the retreat, Blacklist goes. Benny Cutie, though, forcing them back.
Here's what's amazing about what Echo is doing. They want Blacklist to fight back. They know that if Blacklist just welcomes the fight, when they're not ready, Echo's going to win 100% of the time. The best thing that Blacklist is doing now is just tempering their expectations.
That is the right call here by Echo. And yes, Blacklist can only temper their expectations and try to balance it out. Yaoi misses.
Yaoi gonna miss that, but they're still gonna be able to get a kill. Wise will fall. Still, turret being worked on. Feathered airstrike to help out. Yaoi will follow. 1-for-1 trade. Blacklist, though, still has a ton of work ahead of them.
Yeah, that's a good trade for Echo. Roamer for the jungler. For the one true king as Midnight dubbed the Wise. And Echo, they can just continue this. But now at this point, this is where they start tempering their own expectations a bit. Yes, it's still roughly a 7,000 gold lead. Yes, there are still members of Blacklist catching up on items. No full build just yet for Owl. He was forced to build another item just for a little bit more magic defense on his side. But that doesn't mean Blacklist can't punish. Echo, their dirty tendency of over diving under tower, they cannot do that. Just play it safe, play around the lords, and keep it calculated.
About 5 to 6 minutes, yeah, you can play hard and fast. Maybe, as you said, dirty like that. But now, as soon as you give Blacklist more kills, fair to be said, both of them give it to Yaoi, given through Yaoi, it should be fine, but then again, we've seen teams fall to the same mistake, having such a great lead. Free Lord for Echo as they go ahead and march through mid.
What a zone out by Sanji, by the way. Not stopping with that feather airstrike.
Yeah, Yaoi gonna wait once again. The turret's gonna fall here. The pull comes through. There's the rear world manipulation coming down. Sanford will fall. Was it worth the turret here? Lord now marching down the mid lane. We'll see if they can actually convert this into an inhibitor.
Doesn't look like it. Way too sketchy. Nope. Because of their lineup, they can't go up into this. You've got to watch out for the positioning because of the final slash. Something to be careful about. That's a good cut by Carl Teasy. Stop the minion wave, and that will increase their chances of, yes, successfully breaking the turret up top.
Yeah, so here's what I was getting at, right? First couple of kills on Yaoi. Slowly but surely, if you let Blacklist continue at this pace, which they're slowly getting comfortable with, they will upgrade, they will upsell, and they got Sanford. Who's next? Are you going to say Benny Cutie might get a death here? Maybe even Sanji? That's what Echo has to watch out for.
Yeah, and Benny Cutie will really have to hold on to his Purify the best possible moment. But there's so many crucial crowd control abilities on the side of Echo that which one is he going to hold out for? Is it really just going to be if ever he gets final slash, if he gets taunted or whatever, knocked up,
Stunned.
stunned, everything.
RWM'd?
Everything. So much crowd control. Benny Cutie has to really channel his inner, well, Benny Cutie, and just be careful with this entry as he always has been.
Relatively mum this past minute here after Blacks International successfully defended that Lord. So yeah, you could take this as a clear sign that, hey, Echo have started to slow down. They went, down a second gear for the Echo Express, safe to say.
My goodness, Benny Cutie already has a divine glaive. 11 minutes in. This Harith is a problem. But Blacklist International, they're holding it out. They're just doing everything they can to get a little bit more farm, try to funnel whatever minion waves come in for Owl.
I'm wondering if the play here for Blacklist International is just possibly give up the next Lord, right? Not fight it because of the massive, look at the gold, right? The massive gold disparity here, right? You just give up the Lord, you defend in your base, you have pretty good wave clear. You can also help out with using that final slash. So it might just be better, like you guys mentioned, buy some more time. There's another big item pickup for Echo. So, you know, at this point, if you are Blacklist International, you want to be able to just hold on, and then if mistakes are made, which we've seen them do before, punish, right? And then kind of slowly gain control back into this game. But right now, it is the Echo Express.
Yeah. It's funny because Blacklist International has a relatively great high ground defense, but they are up against a Harith and a Farsa that clears minion wave so fast, and if Sanji really just waits for the perfect moment to drop that feathered airstrike, that'll be 2 hits, and Blacklist members will be forced to go back.
And that's what's scary. Blacklist can't hold out for that. Not only can they, but they can even force Echo to do such because this is going to be a Luminous Lord. But at what point is that going to hit critical mass? Because again, Lord's going to be marching down through mid this time around, and they can find a better angle. They can sink. The last time there was a Lord, there were still tier 2 turrets.
Yeah. Minion waves, Echo. They can't just go with one minion wave, dive under tower, dive under turret. That has bitten them many times throughout the season, and even during the playoffs. One of the main reasons why they got knocked down to the lower bracket. It's the Blacklist they're up against. Gotta watch out. Benny Cutie just picked up a concentrated energy. It's gonna be a lot of regen for this Harith. I wonder if Echo will they actually try to brute force this?
Well, here we go. Lord gonna go ahead and charge up. Blacklist International on the defense. Some more item pickups come through. Yaoi dealing with the final slash from Edward. Turret now falls. Concealed play going to be used here, looking for their own angle. Carl T's going to push them back. Benny Cutie using the Zombin force.
Ooh.
He's going to get cut off, though, quite low. RWM going to come down. The final slash from Edward, though, cleaning up the kill. Still going to be going. Yaoi going to charge up, buying some time. And now Sanji trying to hold on as well. The chase ensues. Flicker comes through. Carl teasing down on the box side. Will find Edward. Still going to be going. Double kill so far. Wise one a flicker, though. Sanji avoiding the Appraiser's wrath. It's a triple kill for Carl Teasy.
The fight was brought all the way out towards mid, and now there's only 2 defenders left.
Now they're going to be looking to end this game number 1 here on that play. They've got a few minions, but is it going to be enough? Oh my Venus will fall, and it's the Echo Express all the way through to game 1.
The Orcas draw first.